there's not a lot of brick and mortar shops that I support these days, partly because I can get things, from the original creators, and I can also get them online. It's just the way it is. But I got a couple out there that I really, really respect, and one of my good friends, Sam Blankenship, owns a trick shop out in Temecula, and he's a great guy. I mean, I love Sam. We get along really well. He was one of our original supporters early on when we first started producing, and certainly he's been a great friend to me and a great supporter of things that I get involved in, products that I produce, and as a friend even outside of magic, I really love Sam to death and think he's a great guy. So anything I can do to support him, I certainly want to. Now, one of the things I did with Sam was we sat down and looked at a way to be able to bring something unique to him that nobody else had, and that is Dracula Book Test 2.0. Now, Dracula 2.0 is very different than the first one. Now, it's the same book. Of course, it's the same author, Bram Stoker. The material is essentially the same. But what I did in the first book, from Dracula 1.0, that's very different than 2.0, was in the first version, there were repeating words, and it had an anagram, if you will. Now, Dracula 2.0 is much like any of my other flashback books, and I love this book. It really, truly has a great look to it. I'm very pleased with the graphic design. This is the final copy is just sinister looking as hell, and that's something that's really nice. Now, if you're into horror and macabre, Dracula by far it's a book that everybody's comfortable with, and you'll find that the pages of this book are just like any other Dracula you'd pick up at any major bookstore anywhere in the world, and they're virtually indistinguishable except for the fact that I've woven the gimmick and gaff into the pages. Now, this is a flashback-based principle, so if you're familiar with flashbacks, such as some of the things put up by Larry Becker and other predecessors, you're going to know pretty much how it works. If you have any questions about that, of course, it's incredibly easy to do right outside the box. I mean, you really do not have to practice that much to get this right. Just give Sam a call or somebody at the shop, and they're going to be able to help you out. I definitely want to encourage you to support Sam and buy products from him. He's a great guy. He's got good prices, and most of all, most importantly, he's all about customer service and integrity. And in an industry where people lie for a living, it's hard to find people with that kind of integrity and honesty. And I love Sam for that, and I really want you and other people out there to support him and recognize that he's one of the best guys in magic. So why not add this to your collection today? And I think you'll be really pleased with it when you get it. If you have any questions, contact him, or you can always contact me, and I'd be happy to help you out and give some tips and ideas on how you can improve your performance using the Dracula Book Test 2.0.